Hello, everyone. Good evening from where I am. Good afternoon, good morning, whatever time of day it is. I feel actually called to make this video right now. I feel like somebody out there is going to rest better, breathe better, be calmer. I don't know, but that's my intention for making this right now before I close down for the day. So we talk about manifestation here, all things about manifestation. Now, again, remember, we're always manifesting. What we're doing here is learning to be very deliberate in what we're manifesting so that we're having lives that we love, so that we're having a really good time. Why? Happier people, people who have the things that they desire in their life, are generally happier people. Happier people are kinder people. And the more kind people we have living in the world, the more peaceful world we'll have. So we're talking about conscious manifestation. So let's say there's something that you're manifesting and it's really important to you. Now, when we're deliberately manifesting, generally it is pretty important. We're thinking about something that we want to bring into our lives. Now, one of the parts of manifesting is to learn to not have it be such a big deal. Yeah, we want it, but you see, when we know we're going to get it, when we know it's coming, we don't have to have that anxiety about it. A perfect example, of course, is Amazon. Right? If we order something on Amazon and let's say it's something we really want. Now we're excited to receive it, but we know we're going to receive it because we ordered it from Amazon. Or let's talk about Christmas, and let's say that our parents or our specific person, our partners, our husbands, our wives, we know that when we ask for something, they're going to get it for us. They say, "What do you want this year?" And you tell them, and you know it's going to show up. So you don't have it yet physically in your hand, but you know you have it. That's where we want to get with our deliberate manifesting, that we understand the process and how it works so well that once we decide on what we want, we're good. We know it's coming. Now, there may be a few steps to get there. Why? Because it's really contrary to the way we've been taught to believe and live, right? It's like, think about this. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. I say no. If it seems too good to be true, it's going to be great. We can have anything we want. See, that's what's important to understand. We literally can. That's not just some cute little catchphrase that coaches and manifestation people say. We say it because it's true. And again, we have to backtrack some to understand why is that true. And that's what I've been saying in the other videos. It's true because of what we come from. And I also want to say up front that when I talk about this, I don't think of this being spiritual information, this being that there's a power flowing to and through us, and that's why we can design our lives. That's why we can have what we want. I don't consider myself religious. As a matter of fact, I think religion kind of kept me off track for a lot of time. Now, I don't blame anybody. I believe that what people are teaching for the most part, and I like to believe that this is true, they're teaching it because they believe it, and they believe that you believing it, you understanding it, is going to improve your life. But we've got to take back our power and our own responsibility to decide for ourselves, right? We've been given free will to decide for ourselves. Now, let's say I decide, which obviously I have, that I am a manifester, that I do have the power. Then I want to learn how to use that power, how to best be using it, how to best implement this amazing gift and privilege that I've been given. How do I do that? That's what this is all about. So again, I'm going to do everything I know how to do to help you understand that's what's happening. And if you already understand, great and good. Anything that you understand, I really challenge you to turn around and teach it to someone else. That's really important about what we're doing here too. We want to, if you think of it as down the path a little bit further or up the ladder a little bit further, if I'm going up the ladder, I want to turn around and reach back to the person behind me and help them up. Because God knows people ahead of me have certainly done that for me. That's how it works. That's why we're here together. I believe that with all my heart. So, all that being said, I also want to read from a book called At Your Command by Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard, obviously, Bob Proctor, Neville, and me. Neville Goddard's one of my main guys. And today in the class that I was teaching, we were talking about this very thing. And tonight, when I grabbed this, guess what? I opened exactly to the page I wanted to open to. Is that an accident? Well, is that a coincidence? Well, I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it's deliberate because my energy is going deliberately in the direction that I want to help. I want to share information that has helped me, and I want it to help you. So, we're talking about manifestation. We're talking, yeah, we are talking about that, aren't we? We're talking about deliberate manifestation, and we're talking about something that you really want. And maybe everything looks completely opposite, like you're never going to get it. Well, first of all, when you understand, like Amazon, like your partner, your parents, whoever that likes to get you the things that you want, you know when you ask for it, when you order it, it's coming. So you know that. With this, you probably don't know that yet. You want it to be true, but again, it's very contrary to what we've been taught. Who do you think you are? Why would you get that? Right? These are the kinds of things that have thrown us off track our whole lives. I don't blame anybody. I take responsibility because even though those things may have gotten me to believe differently than I can have what I want, they also somehow pushed me in the direction of digging far enough and deep enough to find out that I can get what I want. Nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too good to be true. So that being said, when I'm on this journey of learning, I might feel a little bit anxious. So on page 41 in this copy of At Your Command, Neville says, don't be anxious or concerned. Well, let's go back a little bit. Have faith in this unseen claim until the conviction is born within you that it is so. Now, that's what I'm talking about, that as we delve in and understand this more and more, we have the conviction that when I want something, it's going to come to me, period. And it doesn't matter if I don't see it, I know it's coming. So we're getting to that place of a conviction I can be, do, or have anything I want. I know that in my bones. I didn't always know that. I wanted it to be true, but it took me a minute to really get to the place where it's like, I know this now. And seeing other people's experience really helps us know that. So, have faith in this unseen claim until the conviction is born within you that it is so. Your confidence in this claim will pay great rewards. Oh, will it ever? just a little while, and he, the thing desired, will come. So just a little while, and the thing desired will come. But without faith, it is impossible to realize anything. So this is where it is a little bit different than Amazon. Even if you don't have faith that Amazon's going to deliver it, they're still going to deliver it. Although you not believing that they are could cause all kinds of things, like it get delivered on another street or whatever. But in manifestation, in conscious, deliberate manifestation, we have to grow our faith, because believing that we have the thing is part of the steps. Okay? So without faith, it is impossible to realize anything, because you keep throwing confusion into the mix. And that's why the thing doesn't arrive, because whatever we're keeping our focus on is what will arrive. So if I'm beginning to doubt it, my focus is off of the thing that I want. It's now on, can I have it? You know, I talked about I am. The truth of our being, the consciousness of our being is I am. We know that we exist before we know what we're existing as. I talked about this in class today too, interesting. So as babies begin to understand that they exist, right? They see their hands, they touch it, everything goes in their mouth, their feet, everything. So they know that they are, right? They know that there's something here. They don't know yet that they're called a baby or a baby girl or a baby boy or whatever, right? So we know that we exist before we know what we are. But see, that's what we're going back to that original I exist. And I exist as what I came from. So I came from goodness. I came from love. So I am goodness and love. I am actually fulfillment. I'm everything there is. Again, these are all things we're going to talk about. Right now, what I need to understand and what I'm encouraging you to understand is that you come from a power that creates. Therefore, you have to be able to create. So we're building that understanding so that we can be convicted by it. But without faith, it's impossible to realize anything. Through faith, the worlds were framed, because faith, you've probably heard this before, faith is the substance of the thing hoped for, the evidence of the thing not seen. So when we have faith, even when we don't see it yet, we have the evidence, because the evidence is the conviction. I know I have it. How do I know I have it? Because I decided this is what I'm having. Where we wobble is by taking our focus off the thing we've decided to have and to look back at the I don't have it. But our original consciousness of being is I am. It isn't I am not. So I am everything that I desire. I am wealth. I am health. I am happiness. I am joy. I am fulfillment. That's what we want to keep as our consciousness of being. And when I see myself, when you see yourself looking at something else, your whole job is to bring yourself back and say, not that, this. I also am a certified hypnotherapist, and that's one of the things we do in hypnotherapy is teach ourselves and our clients, don't look at that, not that, this. What you're instructing your brain is to this, this, this. And then that part of us that brings things to us has a very clear understanding of what it is. That's our job. Focus on it. Keep focusing on it. So don't be anxious or concerned as to the results. Know, now this is me adding this, know that the results are happening because I set them in motion by saying, this is what I am. I am wealthy, Cindy. I am healthy, Cindy. I am happy, Cindy. I am loving, Cindy. Listen to this. They will follow just as surely as day follows night. And that's where you want to get with your conviction, that you're just as sure. Just like now it's getting dark outside, I know it's going to get darker. And then as the morning comes, the light comes back. And then it gets lighter as the sun goes up higher and higher. And then the day goes, and then it's going to become night again. I don't think, well, I wonder tonight if it will get dark or if it'll get light. I know that's how you want to be. You want to get to the place where you know. So when it looks like things are not happening the way you desire, you now know, of course they are, because I've put it in motion. And you also know that all of these things that are happening between deciding what you want and right now when you're not physically seeing it, but you know because you have faith. That's what we're doing. We're building faith. You have faith. I asked for it. I know how the process works. Therefore, I know I'm going to get it. Just like with Amazon. I ordered it. I know the process, and therefore I know I'm going to get it. Sometimes Amazon, not often, but sometimes they miss the mark and they say it's going to be delivered on Wednesday. And then they go, oops, it's delayed. And it gets delivered the next day. You don't freak out because it didn't get there on Wednesday, probably. I hope you don't. You know it is going to arrive. Again, that's where we're getting. I know it's going to arrive. And that, my friends, is the trick. It's the secret that's not so secret of manifesting what you desire. That is the trick and the secret to deliberate manifestation. You are like a dog that gets a hold of a bone and will not let go. This is what I'm having. This is what I'm having. Blah, blah, blah. Well, you don't have it now. You're not going to get it. You look at that, or you don't even look at it. You just brush it away like a gnat. And you keep your focus on the thing you decided you were having. When you do that, the in-between becomes immaterial because you know Christmas morning is coming. And you know the thing you asked for will be under the tree. I love you very much. This is Cindy Brett. I'll see you soon.